with Miss Sonia Brown, and she has a company. It's a very unique company. It is about dealing with young people, and that's really instrumental in these days and time with young people because there's a lot of issues going on with them. And I know you have a company called the Jolt Total Fitness University.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, okay.
I and my husband and I, we have founded Jolt Total Fitness University. He's just more or less my sounding board.
Okay.
I was given this vision actually 1 year ago this January, 1 year ago this month. I had the vision to marry total wellness and fitness with athletes and athletics. So after talking with my husband for several years, we just realized that the rookies going into the NBA and the NFL need some grounding. They need to know what their life's purpose is prior to getting into the pro arena of sports. So we thought maybe it would start at the high school level. And after looking back and reflecting on my high school years, I thought to myself, it really needs to start before then. So we've decided to launch Jolt Total Fitness University. And Jolt is actually an acronym for Journey of Life Transformation.
Oh, okay.
So we've launched these camps. We will have our first one June 18th. The next week is June 25th. We'll have another one. And it's going to be complete athlete training.
Okay.
We're going to teach these athletes the ins and outs of college sports and how to transition from high school into college, from college, and if you're lucky, into the pros.
Right.
But more than anything, Raimundo, we're going to give them the life skills that they need in order to sustain a viable life outside of sports.
Now, that sounds like a real sort of like a total, don't even know how to call it, but just a host of information that can really transform them in going into if they want to go into major sports. I mean,
Yes.
if they want to get into the majors.
Definitely.
I mean, I know
Definitely.
that talent and all that, but you're teaching more of the facts, what is it?
Well, what we're basically doing, it's a total and comprehensive camp.
Okay.
We're going to teach them and package the 7 dimensions of total wellness and actually give them that information in addition to their core sport.
Okay.
The most important thing we can do is teach them how to determine what their life's purpose is.
Oh,
Even if you make it into the pro arena, that's not your purpose.
That's
You're
right.
supposed to do something with that to help someone
That's
else.
right.
So we're going to teach them how to find their God-given purpose so that they can move forward. And we're going to jumpstart that with a personality profile.
Okay.
Each registrant will be profiled, and we're going to find out how to break down those barriers because, of course, talking to 12 through 18-year-olds can be kind of tough. So we're going to meet them where they are. We're going to give them information on finding out what their purpose is. They're then going to learn how to tie their purpose into values. Then more importantly, they'll learn how to set goals to reach that purpose and to find out exactly what it is. And then we're going to let them know you're in the 7th grade now, but by the time you reach the 12th grade, that may have changed that number of times.
Okay.
So we want to be able to harness in on the spirituality and the purpose of each individual so that they can go forward, whether it be on the court, on the field, or off. In essence, we're going to teach them how to become millionaires, whether they make it to the pros or not.
I know they're going to be interested in that.
I hope so.
That's
I definitely
great.
hope so.
That's great. So, what makes your program? Because there's a bunch of programs out
Yes.
there. So,
Yes.
what makes Jolt Total Fitness
Yes.
University different from the other guy?
Well, first and foremost, we're going to touch on all of the dimensions of wellness, and we're going to package that up. Secondly, they're going to leave knowing how to discover what their purpose is. And prayerfully, by the time the camp has ended, they will know their purpose within that 1 week. Again, it may change as sometimes our purposes do, even as adults. Mine has changed several times, but they'll at least know how to tap into that. Now, the thing that's going to make this so different is, and it's one of our taglines, while we are perfecting the talent of the athlete within the student, we're going to unleash and unharness the power of the student within the athlete. Most camps are only focused on the athleticism, and they're trying to figure out how to make a person throw a ball further or run faster. But we're actually going to teach the students how to tap into their own inner power and rely upon themselves to fulfill their purpose. So that's the one thing that's going to make us so different. The second thing that's going to make us different is the fact that we are going to then turn around and invite the families. We want the moms and the dads and the siblings of these student athletes to come to the camp on that that Friday, because we're going to equip them and arm them with information such as D1 information on those schools. We're going to tell them the ins and outs of the NCAA. We're going to give them those rules and regulations. And then we're going to teach those parents how to put together those highlight videos, those outstanding highlight videos for their student athletes, so that when they are looking at schools and the recruiters are coming to them, they'll have some information for them. We've also got a few A-list athletes that have signed on to help us out. So we won't disclose those names just yet, but we have some former and current pro athletes that are going to help us out with this.
Okay.